Ya hooligans! We're going to be doing another moto vlog today, and hey man, I'm really getting into these moto vlogs. It's real cool to be able to go out on the bike, take a ride, talk about subjects and all that kind of good stuff. One of those subjects I've been getting emailed a lot about is patch police, pop-up clubs, all that good stuff. So I figured I'd take the opportunity today and do a video on the patch police as well as pop-up clubs, my thoughts on it, the whole 9 yards. And I have to warn you, a lot of my thoughts have evolved over the time, so a lot of the stuff in the video might get people going like this, man. They're like, what the heck? What's going on, Hollywood? But anyway, as I talk about at the end of the ride, Insane Throttle is opening up a little bit, man. We're going to be covering a lot of the lifestyle as a whole instead of just, motorcycle clubs, because there is a whole bunch more out there than just that subject. This lifestyle is one of the best lifestyles anybody could live, so we just don't want to pin our thing onto one sector or one niche or niche is whatever they want to call it. So, but these are my thoughts on that stuff. We're taking a ride on Old Church Hill. It's a continuation of the ride that I had in the one video. So hopefully you enjoy it. And if you want a subject that you want me to make a video on, go ahead and send me an email at info@insanethrottlebikernews.com. And with that, let's go on the ride. Enjoy it, guys.
So many have asked me to do a video on the subject of what many described as patch police. For those who don't know what it means, it's a term in reference of a group of guys that want to form a club and don't want to follow the traditional protocols of going to the dominant MC. Thus, the term patch police, because many feel today that it's an outdated method of starting up a motorcycle club. Many have wondered where I fall in on this question. Well, since I'm an independent rider, it really doesn't pertain to me. But since I know that won't stop the emails on the subject, my philosophy has always really been simple. If someone wants to go out and start a motorcycle club, then all I say is you will have to be able to back your patch when the time comes. It's really on the members to prove to themselves they have a valuable ideal and vision. Not no one on the outside looking in, but again, the members themselves. Will people who pop up clubs without going the traditional route be criticized by people? Sure, they will. But again, it's on them how they handle it. The club is going to have to look inward and answer a few questions. One of them being, what type of people do they have? Meaning, do they have people who believe in what the club is about? Will they defend that ideal with their life if need be? Because if they're going to be getting into a situation where another club tells them to take off their stuff, will they step up and back it up? Only they will know the answer when the time comes, because it will happen. Right or not, the motorcycle club scene is very different than most people think it is. Actually, it's built on a lot of testosterone and old beliefs many take to heart. So remember that if you want to start a club, because again, I can almost guarantee you will be faced with that kind of situation. Do I agree with how other clubs want to push tradition on others who just want to do their own thing? No, because a club to some people is different than what it might mean to others. There's so much cop profiling of clubs going on right now. Why even put yourself or club in the position of being screwed with over what some other group is doing? Evolution is going to have to take place at some point within the club scene, or everywhere is going to start looking like Texas when it comes to profiling. Remember, just because motorcycle rights organizations have some good political pull with lawmakers doesn't mean that sentiment will be there when you have the public swinging against bikers because everyone is too busy shooting at each other. Just look at how everything was played out in the media after Waco Twin Peaks. Do you really think it's a coincidence that the whole state of Texas is now going after club members? What's even more scarier is the fact the general public doesn't have an overwhelming big problem with it. Should tell everyone something right there. But hey, clubs will have to learn that this is a new time period and what used to work maybe should be looked at a little more now. Here's one thing I really never understood about the club scene. And I'm not trying to be a prick about it either. Maybe it's because I identify more with bangers because that's the scene I grew up in. But why in the hell would clubs want to go in public, start some stuff, and then wonder why crap is coming down on them? What's worse, they do it with patches on. Never made much sense to me because you identify yourself just by wearing that logo on your back. So, when something does go down, you're wearing a billboard telling the cops where to go look for you. Again, just saying, doesn't make a lot of sense in the digital age where technology can catch you doing something a mile away. They are using cameras from every location they can get their hands on to solve crimes. But swinging the conversation back around. To those who are starting new clubs, not going the traditional path, be ready to defend yourself at all times. It's just the nature of the game. It always surprises me when I'm reading an article and you see a club jump another club and they take the whooping. Listen, people, you're a man before anything else. Don't stand there and get pummeled and not do anything about it. If you're outnumbered, take a pistol out and start blasting anything that isn't associated with you. Really, seriously, this isn't just about clubs, but in life in general. Why would anyone stand around and take that kind of abuse? Especially when if you have a club and everyone is supposed to be brothers. Come on, that's just insane to take a beating and stand there and do nothing about it. That's what I was talking about earlier. Don't put the patch on if you're not going to back it up. There's nothing wrong with staying independent or joining a riding club or an association. Especially if you're not prepared to go toe-to-toe with someone threatening you. Anyways, this is my opinion on everything regarding the issue. Again, Insane Throttle has moved in the direction of being all-inclusive to everyone in the lifestyle. Although we support motorcycle club rights, we don't want to only be defined as that. We want to be known where all bikers can come to get their biker news and entertainment. Sure, I know that will peeve a lot of people off, but there's only so much we can discuss about motorcycle clubs. There is a whole wide range of issues that the biker lifestyle encompasses. To only stick to one part of it isn't fair to those of our subscribers who want other subjects talked about. So with that, thanks for taking a ride with me today, and make sure to tune in to Motorcycle Madhouse Radio every Sunday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and the live show every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, be safe and rock on!